Hello everyone, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Single Player version 1.13. In today's episode what we're going to do is we're going to take out some of these things here. I need to sit down here and I need to get some ammunition for the ship. I don't know if I can build the ammunition in here, so I'm just going to go look. So it should be, yeah, no, we can't. So we're going to have a base of some sort. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the grind and we're going to build a base and then we're going to slap it down. So without further ado, what we need really badly is some of these rock spires over here. I'm just starting this off. I had to modify the files for having regenerative POIs on and whatnot. That's the only thing I changed since the last episode. Put that in there. Need that. Put that in there. Alright. So, resource drill it is. Actually, hold on. Can we make a mechanical drill? That would be a thing, right? No, there's no mechanical drill. Okay. It just goes from the survival tool to... Can we make the thing in the portable constructor? Can we make the drill in the portable constructor? Now we need a base. Okay, just checking. I'm not well versed on vanilla. We need rock more than we need trees right this second. That's okay. I found something interesting on this planet, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, because we're going to do it probably in the next episode if we can get this base up and running and I can get better guns. Actually, you know what? I can throw that in the thing, because I don't need it now. I was just using it for testing. Alright, so throw that in there. There's a tree here. Getting XP for this, so yeah. There's only 75 XP for the big stone, so. And how much is a tree worth? 75 XP, so they're both worth 75 XP. Which is fine by me. I think that's good enough, you know? If you're wondering what's going on with me, I am doing okay. My wife is doing okay. Life is good. I do have to get up at 6:30 in the morning every morning, unfortunately. I don't get to sleep in. Unless it's the weekend and I didn't sleep in today at all. I knew I had to get these videos done today, which is Sunday. This is what, episode 2, so I need 3 more after this one. I might be able to make 3 more after this one, and then we'll, $231 stone. Right? Yeah. I'm getting a lot of stone and it takes forever. I thought these were big rock spires were supposed to give you tons of rock. I guess not, huh? Grab some of these smaller rocks here. Make sure we're on research mode here. Actually, how much stone dust do we need? Another 1,000. Just checking. Turn on the lights so you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing here. I'm gonna grab the rock here real quick. Taking these rocks down left and right. We'll go after resource rocks as we go here too. Like this copper right here. Get next to you as we go here. Alright. The carbon rock over here we need to grab. Got these corn dogs and make parts out of them. I am reserved tank there. But yeah, we're gonna build a base today. I hope. I hope we can get it. Excuse me. I hope we can get it done by the time we end this episode. Maybe get the base up and running. I don't know how many grow plot areas it has, but we need to start grabbing some plants. Kind of like these mushrooms here. These herbs. And start stockpiling them up in the refrigerator that I put on here. Lots of rocks here. Alright, go. Weird. That one went down way too quick. Drinking some soda here. Thought about coffee, but I don't want any more coffee today. I don't want any more coffee today, I don't think. Just soda pop. I know soda pop ain't healthy for you, but breathing in and out sometimes is not healthy for you either. Just saying. Got this lab protein here. You know what? While we're doing this, we should find a base location. Probably where we want to build. This planet isn't very big, which I like because it just means it's easier to traverse. What's that? Oh, plantation. What's this over here? Like generic racks. This one has a loot barrel right there. Some cobalt. Alright, what else was around here that we found? Another small wreck. Let's see if we can get some more cobalt out of this one. Energy matrix for the win. Wherever the slot loot box is. Huh. Don't see a loot box. Oh, there it is right there. I see it now. Right here. Yeah. It's underneath the ground right here. Yeah, this is, yeah. Alright, see it? It's right here. Resource map. There we go. Absolutely rubbish. Excuse me, give me a second. I don't know. Something made me choke up on that one. Like, seriously? Now, I know one YouTuber, way back when I used to watch him, he made it a goal not to touch the ground once he had a hover vessel or a small vessel. He would always say, "Yep, I'm not stepping on the ground." And he would do the whole series not stepping on the ground too much. But yeah, the single player world is gonna be good for us, I think. Gives me a chance to do some things that I want to do without having time restraints on it. This series will probably play out until we take out of Tavera, or maybe even higher tier stuff. A monster. Ain't do it. It wasn't my android. Nope, didn't do it. What's this? This is the thing we just looted. There's supposedly something this way. Resource deposit, maybe. Iron. I don't need iron right this second. Now, if we got some restaurant in the Cosium, that would be okay. We're in Talent territory, so we can't actually mine or do anything here on their planet or on their thing. We can mine, but we just can't pick plants. And as I'm out there, I end up picking up plants. Alright, so there's a base over here. It's called the Abandoned Base, right? We're headed into sunlight again, I guess you could say. Or we're chasing the sun. But yeah, there's a base over here. I've never done this one, to tell you the truth. I don't know what it entails and how many turrets are on it or whatever. Oh wait, we've done this one. This is an easy one. Get out the shotgun here real quick. I think we've done this once before. Alright, mistakes were made. Dodge. Shotgun is rubbish. We'll have to come back to this one. Pelted him in the face 3 times. He didn't go down, so yeah, I don't have, yeah. We'll come back to that POI when we have better armor. Or a better gun, anyways. You know, maybe a, Something that's not the shotgun. Or at least a tier 2 shotgun. If I would have stayed, I would have ended up dying. I don't want to die just yet. Not from just being stupid. That wouldn't make sense. Wow, this rock is taking forever. I was going to say, better give me a lot of stone, like 90 something. That one gives me 8. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to put the portable constructor down. Throw in all the goodies here. Minus plant protein. Man. Alright. Moment of truth. Can we make a drill in here? Make a multi-tool. We got a multi-tool. We have no chargers for it. So hold on. Let me see here. Not that. Yeah, sure. What is it? What's it say ammunition wise? It says energy cell. Now, let me put that back down here real quick. Energy cell. Steel plate and electronics. Yeah, make me one. I need 3 electronics. Alright. We have a plan here. We need iron and some copper and some silicon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our stash here. We're going to open. We just need F4. It's just easier to go that way. A little bit of iron plating. Silicon. Iron. Copper. That. Drop back down for now. Alright, so ideally we want energy cells. Not in here, it's in here. Or it's in the miscellaneous box here. So let's make up like 4. Okay, 8. 8 sounds good. Alright. So now we need to make stone dust. Now we need to make whatever we can of ores. Alright. Get that. Alright, so what we're doing here is we're bringing this base in. That should give us enough thing. Now we need iron. Let's see if that contributes. Let's see if that contributes. I don't think we come in straight. We need 100. Okay, we'll drop that off in there real quick. Wood planks. Let me put this down here real quick. Let me throw that in there and go 10 wood planks. Okay. Wood planks are in. So now we just need copper, silicon. Alright, so we need copper and silicon. That's our aim. Add some more graphite because we used all our graphite. Let's see. Just these onesie twosie rocks there. Of mine rate. Alright, so we have a little stone dust. Oh, silicon right here. We want this because we want to build the base today. Or get close to getting it ready to go. I might go into creative and see if I can put some Neo on it. Or an advanced constructor in it. So that I have just the advanced constructor off the get-go. Or we could just bring it in and see what it all entails. I don't know what the base looks like. I couldn't tell you. All I know is I saw it in the workshop. It looked pretty cool. Thinking about building bases, you know. We'll find one planet with that we can build our own base on instead of a prefab. And then all the prefabs will be spread out across the galaxy. So we can have places to come back to for like water and whatnot. Instead of having to come back all the way to the starter zone to pick up your water. Which reminds me, I need to go put this down here real quick. Need to grab and make biofuel. Because I made these water generators. I think I'm gonna put the base. I don't know. I'm just gonna get these water generators going real quick, so we have oxygen, so we can actually start breathing and go to space and whatnot. Oh wow, you can put energy cells in there. I don't want to do that. I was just checking. Biofuel. Biofuel. Those can go while we're out and about gathering materials. What's it take to make a O2? We can make an O2 collector, huh? Alright, well, let me put down this again. Let me throw the plant fiber in there. I need 10 plant fiber. Alright, I need to go chop down a tree or two real quick. This is one tree ought to do it, I guess. Unless it gives me plant fiber. Alright, give me 2 logs. Good enough. So we're gonna drop the wood in there. We're gonna make up some biofuel. Do the water condenser down here next to the water extractor here. Put fuel in there. There we go. Now we're getting the little O2 bottles and big jugs of water, which is our main goal that we need to accomplish. Now the rest of this is just grabbing rock and resources for the rest for the grind here. I wouldn't mind taking the base over if we didn't have regenerative POIs. But I think vanilla actually our single player vanilla actually needs regenerative POIs so people don't just take the base over and be like, oh, I got my new base. You know what I mean? I want some progressive challenge. I can't core anything, so I can't put a core in building, which means that I can't take the building over, which is fine by me, because I don't really care to take the building over. Wow, that tree took forever to take down. Minus that one took real easy. Alright, so graphite. Make sure I'm not in anybody's territory as I'm gathering these things here. This is cobalt. Yep, cobalt. Tons of raptors out here. I don't really need their meat right this second, so I'm just gonna avoid them real quick. This is tier 1 shotgun is rubbish. We need to go back to the crash area. We need to go back over this way. Let's show you what I mean by going back over that area. I'll show you how to get some titanium. It's near the starting area. We have to go back over there first. Alright, so down the valley here on Akua, there should be some titanium blocks. There's that spider or butterfly that we're supposed to zap. Poor little guy. We're not in Talon territory. Shut up. What's the perish time on this? Nothing. We might have to make a warp capable ship just to get the stuff we would need. Spice. Oh, this tree takes forever. I wonder how long it would have took me with the tree dropper. Probably less time. that. Or that. Just drop everything off in there for now. And we need another butterfly. So we'll look around for it while we're out here mining the resources here. That'd be cool if you could have a tree chopper with on an SV. That would be pretty cool. You know, you go from SV to or HV to SV, and the drill works or the tree shredder works a lot faster. This isn't a science game, by the way. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to just slap a wood chopper on the back of the ship here and be good to go, or on the front of the ship and be good to go. I do need that spice, and I want to find that other butterfly that we need. My blocks are damaged. I won't damage any other ones. Damn. Our pit took a little bit of damage. Like I said, this thing is not meant for combat. It's like a dirt cheap SV. Like it didn't even come with a refrigerator at this point. There's those green bugs. Alright. So we need to circle around the, let's see here. There's one. Yeah. Really hard to see, but alright, so now we gotta go back and see whoever we need to go to. 2 of 2. Yep. I have one in the fridge and one on me. So, where do we gotta take it? 2 of 2. I didn't get to read what that said. Hold on, let me see here. Kill the key. Oh, it's not gonna help me. I don't know what that said. Maybe go back to the village? I'm not ready to go back to the village yet. I want to gather up more resources here. I'm going to do a little bit of this off camera in between this video and the next video. I think I'm just going to run around just grabbing a whole bunch of ores until they are exhausted on this planet. Same with trees. I'm just going to go around munching down trees left and right. Just like staying on one area for a little while and just like clear cut it. Because right now to make the base we need titanium, which if we get a better, I mean, we could bring in the bunker like relatively soon. I just think this base would be a perfect base. There's the bunker one here. Just need some silicon. That's an interesting thing. Let me think about that one for a little bit. I'm gonna go in the workshop and see if there's any nice base looking out there for being on the planet. And one that doesn't take like a bazillion resource. And we'll bring you guys back when we decide which one we're gonna bring in. I've still got a little time in the video. I'm just gonna grab this iron and everything like that. Come on. Mine it out. Iron. Brush stone here. If I remember correctly, there's some silicon in the water area. The only tool that works underneath here is the survival tool. Minus the defensive thing, it doesn't work underneath the water. I think my wife just enjoyed her salad. We gotta keep her on a strict diet so that she's okay. Don't want her going anywhere this relatively soon here. Gotta stick around for at least another 25 years. Been married 25 years. Same wife. Get 2 kids together. We're raising them. I'm wondering what I'm venturing out here for. I'm thinking maybe there's some green rocks out here. Underwater excursion. Let's go this way. Almost there. Each of the survival tool doesn't take ammunition. I think it should, to tell you the truth. But then what would you use to cut up the rocks? That's very, very true. Very true. You got a point there. What would you use? Alright, let me get out of this water. Wherever I parked. Parked over here somewhere. Alright, I know where I parked. I parked over here. Or down there somewhere. We'll find it, whatever. We parked over here somewhere. I see it, by the way. I know we parked over here. Level 10. Nice. We're doing pretty good for being only the second episode and we were level 10. We haven't left the planet yet. We don't need to leave the planet right this second. I do want to somehow think of why that base has titanium in it. I don't know. I'd have to take it in creative and look at it, which I'll probably do in between videos. Maybe I can get rid of the titanium that it needs. Because if not, we're gonna have to get a base going, a different type of base. Alright, before we end the video, let's go back over here and hand these butterflies in. And then that'll be the video. Very productive. I am going to just keep rolling around this planet, like mining out resources and whatnot. Nothing so spectacular that you guys haven't seen already about a bazillion times. I'm just going to run around this planet just foraging, basically, at this point. Maybe this Talon guy over here I have what we need. So I remember there being titanium on Akua in the start area somewhere. I comment the. Alright, I have these butterflies. Where do I turn them into? Okay. Okay, so hold on, never mind. This is the story arc. I don't want to do that. I want to. You can sell them some plant food. You can sell them some bandages. We can just make more. I kind of want some ration packs, but I don't have enough money yet. Right, where do I get these two butterflies to from? Where do I go for them? Maybe it was the other village that I should have marked. Reputation. All those are friendly. If I touch all any of that. The bases are more decked out than normal. Alright, so we wanted a farmer or a village. One of these dudes out here at stable. And what we got? What they got stable. They got animals. See here, workshop, restaurant, range, village, farm, plantation, Maybe it's at the farm? Or the plantation. I think it's at the plantation. We'll go over there and check that real quick. I just need to go down here and look at this. Maybe this is the guy we talked to. Welcome to the Quest Archives. The archive lists all active quests you are currently taking from the Talon faction. Please make sure your selection is well, you didn't want it. See, this is the bad thing about not marking things. Let's see here. Let's go to the plantation over here, because I know it was somewhere around here. You guys are probably screaming at the same screen. Plantation, plantation. What do we get? Repping something else, whatever that was. Oh, a health kit? Oh yeah, take that health kit. Sweet. Alright everyone, this is where I'm going to call this video, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay everyone, take care. Bye bye. Thanks to all my Patreons and YouTube subscribers.